before we got a home, I was renting and my husband was renting as well. So that's what we knew. It was what we knew. Then we came into buying a home. And when we had that first major incident, it really left a bad experience with us. And it kind of made me think maybe we jumped into this too quickly. And since then, other things have come up. Like right now, I think we need a new dishwasher. And when I was in my apartment, if I needed a new dishwasher, that would have to be from the apartment people. And my rent would stay the same for that year. Whereas here, you have to like think about buying the dishwasher and think about where you can get a good deal and also do your research and all of that. So these are things that I didn't know of, like the expenses. And I just want us to have an honest conversation here. I would really love to hear your thoughts as well, because I know that everybody has a varied experience. But for me, I feel like buying a home in Canada is so much more than the mortgage payment. And it's so much more than that first deposit that we save for and we use to buy the home. Why can't they make houses that match what we make, like what we earn? Like, why can't the house prices be like, I don't know, 60,000? I know. Someone is gonna like be so upset that I said that. But it's just my real honest opinion. These are my thoughts. I just wonder, how come the house prices are so far away from what the typical average Canadian earns? How come the income that is being reported, that is being earned by most Canadians, does not come anywhere close to what it costs to own a home in Canada? And one thing that someone shared with me is this idea of getting like a home repair service, like a plan, so that when things happen in the house, someone can come to your house and like you have like quicker service, I think. Do you guys know about that? The house management services that you can subscribe to. What I wish I knew before buying a house is that when they say, oh, just buy the house, that first house, even if it's not your dream house, what they don't tell you is that that feeling of it not being your dream house is gonna come back to haunt you multiple times. Like, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel like, oh, this house doesn't have this house doesn't have that. And you're gonna also be grateful that you have a house, because someone is gonna say, oh, you're not grateful. I am grateful. I am also aware of all the compromises that we made, right? And the things I wish I had. And it's so hard not to compare, like see other people's houses and just like compare yours to them. I think I'm being too honest here, but these are like my real thoughts. Buying a house, while it's celebrated and people will say, congratulations, you have a house, it's not done. Like, that congratulations is just the beginning. And if rent was like half of what it is right now, I would prefer to rent. It's just that rent has also gone up, which also kind of makes sense when you follow the logic of people who buy houses to rent are trying to cover the mortgage, and the mortgage is tied to the price of the house or the apartment. But everything is so expensive. Everything is so expensive. And I thank God. I thank God that He has kept us. He has helped us. He has provided for us. But also, I wasn't fully aware that when I came to Canada, this is what it means to live in Canada. This is what it means to live in a house, to have a house in Canada. Back home, a lot of people just build their houses. And I don't even think here, if you say that, it sounds very expensive and it sounds bougie and all of that. But you can build a small house. You can build an affordable house. Building a house does not mean that you're going for a high price house. It's just that once you get the house, it's your house. That's it. You have a house. Whereas here, you get the house, and for 30 years, you are pretty much, from my perspective, you're pretty much co-owning. And honestly, you're the minority owner of the house. You're owning the house with the lender. And then you cannot do your mortgage, you cannot pay your mortgage, that house will be at risk. You'll be at risk at losing that house. So knowing all of this, do I still think people should own houses? Yes, because I know it sounds very contradictory, but my answer is yes. And it's because house ownership is something that ties into this idea of ownership, which I think they're trying to take away from the future generation, including my generation. Like, everything is subscribable. And with subscriptions, the person subscribing is not the one making having the best benefit out of it long term. Because the day you stop subscribing, what do you have? Nothing. For example, Netflix. All those shows that we're watching and we're enjoying, it's great, right? Like, we get to have access to all of that. If you stop your subscription right now, what are you gonna have? Not a single movie left. Nothing. And I know because I've been thinking about ending a subscription that I'm not gonna mention, but I like it. I like that subscription, but I haven't had the time to go in and do all the things that it offers. But if I end the subscription, I'm not gonna have access to all the things I liked in the past. So with subscription models, it's not just about like, oh, you get nothing. It's also that you lose the things that you've gotten attached to because you had access to and you loved and you enjoyed. So I believe in ownership. I believe that everyone, if possible, if you can, should definitely work towards owning a home at your own pace, at your own time, with your eyes wide open. And I just hope you have a good house experience, and I hope that it's good. I hope that it's not like our experience. I'd love to hear your thoughts.